you, and then you realize, you know what, I'm not as comfy as I could be, so I'm gonna roll to the right, and I'm gonna pull these blankets on top of me as well. What does this button do? Okay, Pack. Okay, Pack. I'll be honest, Beepin' Angel, I didn't know you knew what my emotes were. I thought you would use a Bonnaroo emote instead. But I'm happy to see that you remember what mine do. Thank you. Hi, Beep Beep. Guys, look. It's Beepin' Angel.
In the king's coffin.
Hey, man.
She'll make you see stars.
You half-masted sot. She's got to be 90 years old.
Half-masted sot. Boy, you weren't kidding. Hello, Potato, by the way. See you just chilling in there. Didn't say... Did you, actually, I think you did say hey when you came in, didn't you? I'm going to say you didn't, just to be contrarian. That's okay.
Welcome to my emporium. Whatever you need, I sell. What would you like to buy today?
You own all these stalls? You own all these stalls?
I do now. I started out with only one stall and eventually branched out, buying out my competitors one by one.
Capitalism. Pale hide. Light armor. Legendary. Man, that's really good. It's also 29,000 gold. Eager Blade. Yeah, I feel like these things that cost thousands of dollars I should just stop looking at because they're not in my my range. You know? If I could create a list of things that I could buy, almost none of the things on that list would be part of my list. That's what happens. In early Pillars playthrough, you get happy, you think, my god, I'm going to buy all the stuff, it'll be great, I'll be rich. And then you realize you're not going to, because you're not rich. And I'm not. So let's keep moving. We have a ton of things to do now, including some bounties we have no business taking on right now, and some tasks we have no business taking on right now. A whole bunch of things we just have no business taking on. One level higher. Tonu. I should just be doing this one, honestly. Yo ho ho, blow the man down. He resides in the island. He lives here, but didn't say where he lived here. Hey, Lord Ass Buttman, what's up? Wowie Wave to you. And for anyone watching at home who's not familiar with Wowie Wave, it's where you type in Wowie, spelled how it sounds, W-O-W-E-E, with a capital W at the start, and you wave afterwards. The first thing you notice about this man is the nature of his attire. Loud, in clashing reds and purples, bright as a peacock. On second glance, you see that he's tall and lanky, boyishly handsome in an unkempt way with a trim beard and a friendly smile. He hums a little tune to himself as he watches the passersby.
My good lady, hello.
He gives you a frightfully cheery wave and beckons you closer.
Whatever might I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm certain there's no need to tell you, observant as you no doubt are, that I am an actor.
He says the last bit with a flourish and takes an extravagant bow.
Stage, tavern, street corner. They are as much my home as where I lay my head at night. So, I travel Aora, looking for opportunities to share my gifts with the grateful masses, wherever that may lead me.
You make a lot of money doing that?
Oh, goodness, yes, loads of it. I've been known to joke that I'm less a man than I am a walking bank for all the coin that I carry. The common folk do so love an actor. We bring mystery and excitement to their otherwise dreary lives. Yes, you could say we're doing the God's work.
I'm not buying what this guy's selling. As he speaks, you notice that the toes of his soft boots are worn thin. A closer inspection reveals that his robes are unraveling at the hems and are well patched at the elbows, too. You're broke, aren't you?
How dare you? But you're not wrong. to my great chagrin. Times have been tough of late, what with the giant statues smashing up the place, and few in the Deadfire have coin to spare besides. It's quite difficult, you know, living as I do. On occasion, foolish folk will take my act for reality. I've thrice been run out of a town for impersonating a foreign dignitary. Damn fools don't understand the blistering wit of my satire, I tell you.
Well, guys, I found Twitter. You know, one of those types who pretends to lean in one direction entirely, and then the minute they get called out on it, they're like, "Ha, man, come on, it was satire."
I had to learn to protect myself as a result. Though, I must admit, what martial skills I've got aren't of use for much more than fighting off wolves or throttling a thief with designs on my satchel. Thank the gods, I hardly ever need to use them. I can talk myself out of nearly anything, you know.
You sure can talk, I'll give you that.
Well, thank you. I must say it's gratifying to be recognized for one's talents. All things being equal, I'd much rather recite a sonnet than swing an axe, but a man's got to make his way in the world any way he can.
Can you teach me what you've learned in your travels as a performer?
I would be honored. But a man needs to make a living, you know.
Right.
So, for my services, how about 3,000 copper?
No, I don't think so.
You know where to find me if you change your mind. May luck accompany you on the road, my friend.
It's a total of 3 people I've run into so far in this game who have offered me 3,000 copper in exchange for the knowledge that they've gained throughout their lands. I don't feel like I'm benefiting.
I got this.
3,000 copper. $3,000 copper.
Our captain was a drinker from the day he was born to the day he died. Always he was rail thin. He wound up with a wooden leg, 26 ships and a bilious fever. Sunrise is a woe, doves. The coming horizon is a sea-sized ruin.
The pirate cuts a glance to the side, and a bound of jaunty music rackets up. She bobs her head to the beat.
They sail on their gilded brigs, and they wail to us. Put down anchor, breed, and don't loot so much. But when should we lot, where and how could we settle? Drink more, doves, and you may sober up, sinking Aora's last ship 3 stars before the burning. The morning is a blight, lovesome. The morrow is a pus-filled boil.
Hooray!
I hope you like my set.
I enjoyed the simplicity of her reply.
I hope you like my set.
I hope you like my set. Thank you. That was great. If I could give you money for the performance, Actually, I wouldn't, because I'd have no money, so to give anyone. See, if I wanted to, I couldn't. Yo ho ho ho, blow the men down. Bum 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 bum. Just doing some quick exploring and making sure I didn't miss out on anyone of import. It's amazing how much of this game there is to actually do, too. Like, we're in one town. I think we're here kind of ahead of time, too. You know, the guy said you could find us here, so come here. And then here we are. Let's go inside the treasure trove. 3,000 copper. Yeah, no kidding. Everything costs 3,000 copper. They say the gentleman of leisure lost his shipment. Do they? What do we have here? Loki?
Welcome to the treasure trove, sailor.
A strapping godlike blinks between the swollen, clusty tumors lining her eyes. Her lips crack, weeping a staffy substance as she speaks. Ah, yeah. The death godling type. Sure.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know. All right.
What do you have for sale? Chapstick? Sun and moon. A flail. One-handed. Good lord. Squid's grasp. Mirrorback. Void ward. Oof. 20% chance to reflect against spells. That's really good. Sun and moon. Flail. Oh, I love how they have these little backstories too. It's so cool. But we're too poor for any of this, so let's stop looking at it so we can stop being sad. A fine day to you, treasure trove guard. Alright, man. Won't test you. I need chapstick. Get some chapstick. Are you out? Go to your nearest gas station, get more, yeah? Despite appearances, these sacks of luminous aldra contain only brightly colored sand. Fiddlesticks. I need blackout blinds. Get some. Fairly cheap on Amazon.
Consider it done.
This gilded armor is ceremonial in nature and of no use in real battle. Okay. Nice place you got here. Treasure trove guards. I feel like they wouldn't be here unless there was a need to take something from this person. A need to try and steal something. Like what's in these places right here.
Yeah?
Hey Derek, come here.
See why not. Keep it down.
Gunpowder. There's nothing in here even worth stealing. Which we could have done right then and there, but there's no reason to steal. Right now. Not in general. There will be reasons probably later on to steal, but at the time, there's no reason. You wanted 1070 GTX? I got you, fam. Check your DMs. Why are you Twitch chat? You know you are, Kiros. You're that person who comes into Twitch chat and does /me donates $20 or /me gives you 2,000 bits. And you're like, "Aw, man, thanks, dude." And then they say, "No problem, smiley face." And then you say, it's not very creative. And they go, "Whoa, all right, dude, don't be a dick about it. I was just trying to have some fun." And it's like, well, it's not very funny. It's at my expense. And they go, "Man, you are sourpuss and no fun whatsoever. This stream sucks." And then you're like, you don't say anything else. You just make that noise. You just go, okay. I think we fully explored this location. There's nothing else we can really do here. Which might be in our favor because we could die otherwise, so... Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here. What I'm saying is that I have my DMs open right now. They're always open on the side, and there's nothing there. No one is there. TYVM. Good morning. Good morning, Superonigo. Click, click. How are you? This coffee is straight up fantastic. Really good. Has one equal in it, and that's it. Ooh, my goodness. Sounds like me now when I sit down. Oh, God. Mercy of goodness. Manaha.
Is that you? What's it been? 5 years?
Yeah. 5 years.
Life's been good. I keep on my feet and never stay in one place too long.
She's chucking that ale and talking at the same time. Impressive.
Say what you want about pirates, but these Principi know how to have a good time.
Nice. This music right here? Yes. That's what I'm talking about right here. Castilla? Ah, the Valian term for captain. I love the Valian having their own language. Let's share a drink. You buy. I think you've had enough, sir or madam. You've had enough to drink. The wind blows hard today, does it not? It does. Perez. Go with the gods. A contraction of go with the gods. Nice. Go with Onago. Yo, we knife throwing? Let's go. I want to turn. A fine day to you. Why isn't there a minigame? Why can't I throw knives? I don't understand. I want to turn. I get the feeling that I'll ask this person to join my treasure trove. Perform for the peg leg dancers.
Wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
Jesus.
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
Is that how everyone handles disagreements around here?
Awkward. Wow. I mean, do I loot the body or... Obviously. Too bad. Took care of themselves too. I didn't get their gold teeth though, so that's unfortunate. I got some gold. Bartender. At the bar, you find a tall man with salt gray hair and strikingly bright blue eyes. His face sports a handful of long scars that continue down his neck and disappear beneath the collar of his shirt. He looks up from wiping down the counter when you approach and gives you a broad, disarming smile.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin.
His smile is wide enough to show his bright white teeth, but his eyes, his light eyes, remain cold and flinty.
What can I do for you?
Your tavern looks a lot like an old ship.
Figured that out all on your own, did you?
He winks. Don't wink at me.
You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my da when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth.
I wanted to buy something.
What do you want?
Show me your stock of... Actually, you know what? I need crew.
So long as you don't mind pirates, sure.
Pirates, smirates, I don't care. A drunkard. A seasoned navigator. Novice deckhand. Seasoned cannoneer. Expert helmsman. Expert surgeon. I have someone who's a pretend surgeon right now, I think, but I don't think I have like a real surgeon. Right? I have a cook. Oh, she's all healed too. There you go. One cook. Helmsman, cannoneer. Yeah, I have no one who's actually a real surgeon. He's an unskilled surgeon. What am I going to do with an unskilled surgeon? Besides have someone who's unskilled at something. Novice navigator. Novice cannoneer. Novice cannoneer. Novice helmsman. Novice deckhand. Novice deckhand. This guy's noisy too. Give me here. Give me an expert. Give me a skilled surgeon, please. I'll pay the 4 per day. That's fine. I'm targeting myself.
What can I do for you?
I want to buy something. Crew. Expert surgeon. Name is Big Mouth. Only eats 1 per day too. Costs 1,000 to hire though, but that's fine. We'll pay the way. There we go. Expert surgeon. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. I'm also an unskilled surgeon. I could hire you, I guess. If you wouldn't mind being on my ship, Potato.
I got this.
But only if you promise to one day be a skilled surgeon. I can't have you to be an unskilled surgeon. I mean, even novice be great, right? Making the effort to be greater than you are.
Andrus crushing void. I'm starved.
Well, you've walked up and down these steps without doing anything, so of course you're starved. You've done nothing except walk. Pietro? I'm gonna say Pietro, I don't trust you. Hunched on his hands and knees, quivering and drenched in sweat, the pirate lets out a pain-filled groan.
Lost my God's damn soul and stupidity.
I like how there's
Save me now.
there's an option that says, what do you do here? As this guy just dies. What's wrong with you?
My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession, Ngati's black tear, gemstone, about the size of my fist. Of course, now it ain't coming out of either end.
Jesus.
Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect on account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-racked seas will do that to you. Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. I can't even crawl no more.
What if I just punch you really hard in the stomach? That might get it out.
I think I ain't tried that. My stomach's all black and bruised, but a blasted gem's still stuck up me.
If I help you get it out, I want the gem.
You can take it. What I used to think was a blessed treasure has become my curse. Any price is worth getting it out of me. Rosanella's got a stand in the Radiant Court. She's been supplying me with some, experimental concoctions, tweaking them after. Tell her the last one actually came close to working.
All right. Radiant Court, Rosanella. It's called Iron Gut. His bees are harsh. Yeah, I bet his bee is harsh right now too. You know what I'm saying? Winky face because of, you know, what he's going through. I guess not really winky face. Rather unfortunate, to be honest. Hello, Captain. Hello. This person's still just walking back and forth like a weirdo. Yeah, Kimi, you ever met a person who shoved the gem up their butt? As a matter of fact, I have. Oh, okay. Guess I shouldn't be surprised then, right? It's a bunch of musicians. It must be the Kestia everyone speaks of. Yes. Who's Elias? You find a lanky blonde elf flipping through a book of Okaydrian poetry by the artist Silba. His armor is well worn and well kept, and bears on its breast the image of a double-headed eagle holding a sword and crown. America! Looking more closely, you notice that his free hand, he's picking a padlock. Very nice.
Hello. May I help you?
He catches you looking and gives you a shy smile.
Need anything?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not sure what there is to tell. I'm a man of adventure, mostly.
Let me guess. You'll give me a sneaking enhancement bonus for 3,000 copper.
A few. More than I could share in a night, to be sure. There is one that's close to my heart. It led me to my love.
Go on. He nods, pleased.
I was on an expedition into the backwoods of Red Seras when I came across an abandoned town. To my great surprise, I found a tremendous hoard of books in the town priest's cottage.
What's surprising about that?
The Red Serans are conservative folk, more so even than the Adirans. They don't have much use for reading that doesn't come from one of the holy texts of the Church of Aethys. And what a selection of books it was. Every subject represented. Even some questionable ones. I couldn't help but help myself to them. I took as many as I could carry, and I can carry quite a bit. Read them all cover to cover and learned a lot too. I tired soon of wandering, so I settled in a small town in the Deerwood and became a tutor for a noble family. Fell in love with the governess, naturally, and I stayed. For a while.
Listen.
I felt a stirring in my bones one day. I can't explain it. I just woke up, caught sight of the horizon, and had to go. I left my lady wife right there in our marital bed.
He sighs deeply. A look of longing flits across his face, but he stifles it with a quick frown. The dude just one day pulled a Forrest Gump and said, I have to go, and left his wife in bed and just left, and never went back.
I don't know what's waiting for me out here in the Deadfire, but I have hope this will be my biggest adventure yet.
Can you teach me what you've learned in your travels?
Well, you listen to my long tale, I suppose you are owed a trick or two. For the low price of 3,000 copper.
Time out. I found this guy in a tavern picking a lock with his offhand. He tells me a story about how he found a bunch of books in a priest home, a Retsaran priest, and Retsarans are not known for reading anything other than the holy text. Learned quite a bit from reading these, became a tutor for a royal family, fell in love with someone from the royal family, ended up marrying them, left the spouse in bed one day to go find off adventure, and he's offering me how to enhance my explosives and mechanics for 3,000 copper? Why is the moral of the story enhancing your explosive and mechanics for 3,000 copper? No, I don't think so, even if I had the money.
Have it your way then.
That's about the most suspect thing I've encountered so far in this game, and I've encountered quite a bit. Low price, right?
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron.
Hey, it's a Twitch streamer. Voice monotone, the wizard examines her nails as she speaks. A hand on her hip, she cocks her head as she waits for you to speak. It doesn't look like you're enjoying yourself. Actually, here's a tip. 1 copper.
Oh, thank you, patron. I'll be debt-free in no time.
Despite her words, she doesn't actually sound appreciative. In fact, she rolls her eyes as she tucks the coin into her pocket. Farewell. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a battle. So I'm going to rest in this tavern before a fight starts, because I think a fight is going to start. Get up, dog.
What can I do for you?
I wanted to buy something.
What do you want?
I have to rent a room.
How heavy's your coin purse?
Pretty heavy. Oh God, expensive. Is it that expensive? Shit, man. All right. Yes. I know, right, Potato? Now we'll save the right way. Tell everybody that you know. Alright, milady. I have a feeling that you don't want to be here and we're going to free you. Good news is, I'm down for that.
Welcome back, patron. I so hope you enjoy the performance.
Face bland with the bored expression, the wizard sighs heavily after speaking. You don't look like you. It doesn't look like you're enjoying yourself.
I work for a handful of pyres per day. How could I find enjoyment in that?
How did you end up among these pirates?
I was playing dice and gambled on a sure thing. It turned out not to be such a sure thing, and now Harker owns my arse until I can pay off the debt.
She grunts.
Of course, I started off owing him 250, and even though I've paid that twice, now I'm in the hole for 700. The interest rate, this uniform, my food and drinks, they all got added onto my tab at the end of the day.
Of course. Well, I know someone at the Peg Leg who's looking for a wizard, so Kalandra needs you for her play.
I'd be happy to go back working for her, except I owe Harker over there a good deal of money.
She jerks her head towards the far end of the bar.
Stupid dice went cold at the wrong time. Until I pay him what I owe, 700 pyres, I'm not going anywhere.
Shit. Is there anything else I can do to get you out?
Talk it over with Harker. Maybe you'll be feeling generous.
She snorts as if she's made a joke.
A more likely possibility is he'll try and put a knife between your ribs. Assuming he doesn't, or you survive it, you ought to know he hides his money in his private quarters. Would be a shame if someone stole it.
Huh. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? If someone stole his money. In his private quarters. Which I'm assuming is upstairs. How hard can it be? Look at that, he's got no guards. Bloody hell, who is that? Oh! Bunch of shirtless people. Okay. Hey! Sir Fort. Would you prefer Sir? I'm not calling you Sir. Sir Fort? Fortescue? Either way, thank you for subbing. Thank you very much. Hope you find pleasure in the stream. If you have any questions whatsoever, ask away. I'm jubilant, believe it or not. Please, crack open a cold one unless you're like me and you're straight edge. You don't have to. You can enjoy some water instead. Cheers. Alright, what's David Duchovny doing in here?
What do we have here?
A young man dressed in skin-tight leathers gives you a quick once-over. He must like what he sees because he smiles wide, his lips just parted.
How can I ease your troubles, friend?
What do you do here, cabin boy?
I surprise and delight the clientele.
He winks.
My speciality's oils. Full-body rub-downs, right? Fit to leave you limber, clear-headed, and free of the stresses of hard living. I got other skills, of course, should you be looking. And all for a measly 200 pyres.
I'm not giving you 200 pyres to see your skills. Farewell. Oh, officers purchased that way. This is the pleasure cabin. This is not where I want it to be. Jeez. That's embarrassing. Crack open a cold, sparkling water. No kidding. The booth is cozy and quiet, perfect for discreet dealings. Jesus, did you hear that? I was gonna say same, but like actually not same. Wow, they're still going. Do you hear them? Hi, thanks. No, thanks to you. Sincerely. Like I said, take your time and enjoy yourself, you know? I'm assuming you must be doing so already, considering your generosity. But pleasure cabin? Yeah, Beep and Angel, what do you think that someone does in a pleasure cabin? What do you think takes place in a pleasure cabin? I don't see his private quarters. Unless it actually is the pleasure cabin. In which case... Ooh, this is stealing.
My, aren't you a pretty one?
An older woman looks you up and down and smiles, revealing several gold teeth.
Did you need help with something, my dear?
What do you do here, Irwerna?
Isn't it obvious? I entertain, of course.
She does a little shimmy and breaks off with a laugh.
It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. And don't let the wrinkles fool you.
What?
I'm still young at heart.
Oh my god.
And I've got more experience than most.
You cannot say that. Farewell. Jesus Christ. Who is in there doing the bleh? Adair. Actually, all of you. Aloth, what are you doing? Get over here. Adair, come here.
What do you need? Keeping an eye out.
I think Adair can do this, actually. Okay, just stay here. Support women? I am poor. I can't support her. I can barely support myself and my crew. My crew run. My crew run. So I think this bookshelf, I think this right here. Oh, mechanic skill too low. 12 difficulty for stealing? Yikes. I have an item for this somewhere. Enhances my stealing. Enhances streetwise, bluff, diplomacy, intimidate. Even if I distracted them, there's no guarantee. Actually, there's no way I could even... I may have to talk my way out of this one. Like, use diplomacy. And we see how well that's going in the real world, so why would it work here? You know what I'm saying? I want to say I'm kidding, but I'm factually telling the truth. So... I think I have something that gives me a diplomacy buff, though, right? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try a good old oil of allure. We're going to use that, and we'll be like, hey, what's up, man? Don't I smell good? And they'll say, you smell all right. And I'll go, you know what smells all right? What? Freedom. So I need you to let that girl go, even though she owes 700 copper, even though she's already paid it several times over, and let her go perform. And then what he's going to say is, what makes you think she wants to leave? Slavery is a choice. And I'll be like, well, about that. So let's see if we can do this amicably. Which, by the way, I doubt. I think these pirates are all going to try to bullet fluck. Let's get in the battle arrangement. There we go. Let's go in here. That way if he goes to attack us, at least we're all in this area together, you know?
Sure.
How may I help?
Get over here.
Ahoy.
Right here.
Hmm?
Right here.
Be right there.
And we'll see if I need this or not. Probably do. Okay. Save our game. Good luck, Adrian. Wait, where is he? There.
Captain.
What can I do for you?
I want to pay off Terna's debt.
Got to you, did she? The woman can spot a soft-hearted mark from 50 paces. Like a sixth sense or something. Remarkable.
He nods to you, conspiratorially, as if he didn't just imply that you were a sucker easily parted from your money. Aloth hums approvingly.
Here's the thing, though. It's more profitable for me to keep her under my thumb, so, sweet as your offer is, you can keep the money.
Do it the hard way, then.
Unless there's something else you need, I think we're done here.
Will you take something else in exchange for her freedom?
If I wanted something else, I'd have asked for it.
What if I doubled the money?
Look at you, big spender. Word of caution now. You don't want to look too desperate around here. Pirates can sniff that out easy as stink on fish. Tierna's free to go.
I got this.
I guarantee you're about to be ambushed anyway. Which is fine because I will kill every single person in here and then take back the money you took from me and take the money hidden in your upper place and take all their belongings and sell them. So if you want to fight, I'm telling you ahead of time, good luck.
Endless thanks for taking care of my debt. See you at the play.
I'm totally going to get ambushed on the way out. I can feel it. Ah. It's not over yet. Oh, look at that! Several brutish-looking thugs emerge from the nearby alleys. Boy. When you know, you know. And sometimes you just know.
Well, well. If it isn't Arca's new business partner. That's quite a lot of coin you two exchanged.
Eamon the Fox. Hello, Eamon the Fox. Good to meet you. We're not business partners.
Don't bother lying. Several of my men saw you at the King's coffin. Looks like Arca's hiring new muscle and coming out of retirement. And I can't be having that now, can I? Think I'll send him your head. As a reminder to stick to selling grog and flea-infested beds.
Remember, you wanted this. Oh, wow. You're all really strong. Maybe we can talk this over. Because we should. Okay, I need to close the gap between you.
How it's done.
Eloth, I need you way over here. I need you on the side. I need you over here. And I need you nearby. Okay. So far, so good. Need you over here. I need you over here. Okay. Beautiful. Hide, because you're weak. Beautiful. Okay, so far, not bad. He's low as health. Take him down. You backstab him. Loth, I need you over here, dog. I don't know why you're not trying to backstab. Behind him. And I need you to help save everyone's life because they're bleeding, like, badly. Oh, it goes around you, huh? Protect him. There you go. Okay, Eloth. Did you beat Matador yet? He. Hello, Otaku Life. AKA Shish, probably. I did beat Matador. First try, by the way. AMA. How do you see the Celtics Cavaliers series playing out? I don't know. That's a really good series, right? It looks really, 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 really good. Because LeBron James is LeBron James. But also, you got to factor in the fact the Celtics are all, even though they don't have Gordon Hayward and they don't have Kyrie Irving, they do have a very healthy Jaylen Brown now. and they have Al Horford, and they have what's his name, ball out of control, Marcus Smart. I think it'll be a 7-game series, and I think it's Cavs. I think it's Cavs in 7 games. And I think LeBron will be too tired, and whoever's in the Western Conference Finals beats the Cavs. I think LeBron will be too beat up by then. I need you to do this right here against all of them. 34, 49% chance, 14% chance, almost no chance for them. God, if he wasn't in the way, I could do this. Almost no chance to hit, though. Not bad. Let's do this. You are in the wrong stance.
That's gonna leave a scar.
You need to go save her right now.
I'll teach you a lesson. It hardly seems me.
Same. You come back and absolutely maul this dude.
Leave it to me.
Oh god, I have all these cipher spells I'm not even using. What am I doing? Take this dude's resolve. 42% chance. Oh boy, she's hurt. Hey, Pugs. Seraphim, what happened to you? What happened to everyone? Boy, I'll tell you what. That's not gonna do anything.
There's a lie down.
Welcome back, Adair. He just rezzed.
I need some help here.
Oh, he gets smacked down again. What had happened was, well, what happened, it looks like, was our cipher spells weren't used at all. This battle is like 3 levels higher than I am, I think, which is why I want to do it, of course.
Well, well. If it isn't Arca's new business partner, that's quite a lot of coin you two exchanged.
You're in my way. You want to talk that talk? That's fine. We'll talk that talk another time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bait them all on locations so we can do some AoE massacring. So you go here. And all of you stop that immediately and go over here. Why aren't you guys doing what I asked you to do, please? Adair, get over here. Backstab. Aloth. Get over here. please. That's why you're bleeding as is. Are we just not listening to me today, or what? What's happening? I have no idea why you're over there and not over there, but... Okay. I need you go over here. Break that man's in two. You, I need you to interrupt this thug. Oh god, aloft! Stop getting hit! Get that GTX, BB? Thank you. Perks, please.
Get
Jesus.
that GTX, BB.
Thank you. BB. Thank you. For that poppy popcorn, which is not cuppy cake, it's popcorn. But you're still my cuppy cake. My cuppy cake. My gumdrop, my piddle piddle whittle whittle. Thank you. Thank you, Pugs, please. PLZ. With a Z. Thank you. Also, I have no idea what Aloth is doing, but I wish he would do more of it. It can hurt my teammates. I don't like that. I need you to do something. Something. Wow, no chance of this happening, huh? 10%, 15%. Everyone's hurt very badly. See, hold on. Let's enhance this spell. Never mind, he's dead. Okay, so our mage is almost dead. That's nice. Hey, Dare, would you mind going over here and backstabbing him? I don't know, please? 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 There you go. Now sneak behind him and backstab. Oh, Eloth's dead, so that's cool. Beyonce. Sacrifices must be made. Well, good news. They're being made. Okay. Good lord. Land this, hopefully. She's just out here blasting spells. I need this spell to work very badly. No, I need you guys to all focus fire on this guy because he's doing a lot of damage. Beyonce. Switch to single target stance. Actually, no, stay with that one. How is this game? Fun. Very, 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 very fun. Very, very, very fun. Also challenging, which is, of course, to be expected. So, that's okay. Wow, she is... Help. No, whatever you're doing, help. Thank you. Oh, it's instant. Good. Nice, dude. And we can just increase our damage output on this guy. That'll be great. Oh boy. So you know what? No, never mind. Do the hardcore version of this on him.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Can we please all attack this guy really hard? I mean, seriously, guys, you're killing me. Oh boy, man, they are swinging. About the Muna and the Juna and the Springa. Requires 1 Arcana. I don't have that. Can't use that as AoE. What's this do? Yes, use this. How do you use it? Use Barat's Bell of Lightning Death Happiness. Use Kupo.
Rebirth awaits me.
No, not rebirth awaits you. Oh, you did use it. Now everything sucks still. This guy's really low though. Um, 36% chance, 6% chance, 37% chance. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Stay behind me.
Okay. Now it's time for the main event. You switch to defense stance. And, well, you can't heal yourself, so that kind of sucks. Can you use the healing potion on... Nope, only yourself. Kupo, selfish. Wow, he hits really hard. He hits really, really hard.
Come on.
Okay, there's the restore. 7% chance. 6% chance. Don't like my chances. 13% chance is better than 0% chance. Can you flank? Thanks, dog. Oh, hey, buddy. He just turned around like, you trying to flank me? No? I wasn't trying to flank you, sir. My apologies. My apologies, sir. I'm not sure what got into me. We are not built for this long-term battle.
Teach you a lesson.
Wow, he just dodged the hell out of that. Did you see him? Swoosh. You been hitting? we're down to the last guy, but at what cost, you know? We should talk to Aga right now. Yeah, game penetration. But he's not going to attack us right now, so... Switch stance to this again. Good hit. Oh my god, he's hurt. He's back to you. Defense. He's back to you. Switch stance again. I gathered you need some help. Here. There you go. That's all I've got left, dog, so good luck. Gambate, if you would. 12% chance for that. 12% chance for that. Alright, I can at least buff you up. Wish you luck in your final moments. Will you please swing and hit?
My pleasure.
We had some good time.
Good hit. Yes! Nicely done, crew. Woo! What a battle. Ah. So this quest is called a tidy performance, but they had these above their heads. That means each of those warriors were 4 levels higher than me. Failure is all but assured. Each one of those guys had 3 skulls, red, above their head with a sword going through it. That means each of those guys were 4 levels higher than all my characters. Failure is all but assured. I beg to differ, game. I beg to differ. Whew, it took everything that I had, though. You did it, Ohio. We did, didn't we? We did it. Shout out to Shish Kebab. He hates that. I'll take these. I'll take that. I'll take this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Ooh, a sea weather grimoire. Thank you. A fine saber. Boots of the stone. Minor ring of reflection. Yes, give me all of these. What you got in your grimoire? Not bad. Good spells. Really good spells. Chilling pillar. Ooh. Okay. Where art thou? He's in here. Otaku life, right? Loot, loot. Yeah. So Fortescue, that was for you. This fight was a roller coaster. Well done. You know what, Potato? Thank you. They were carrying this book about the enigmatic god of the cold. Awkward. This your king, huh?
I got this. I got this.
These your people? You wanted me dead, so you sent these people? Is this the best that you can do, huh? If you want me dead, next time you better bring your whole crew. You send a band of scallywags against me. Like I'm not sick with it. Please. I'm renaming this street. This is no longer Shanty Street. This is Guaranteed Street. As in, I guarantee you, if you come see me on this street, you're going to get these hands, these feet, this hair. It's luxurious. Everything. Just have 5 more days. Under his real name, yeah. Oh, that was it. Can I rest here? That'd be great. Is it R rest? Resting is not allowed in this area. Ah, cool. Okay. continue where I was headed then, please.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Are we not all right here? Thank you. Good payoff, though, you know? You feel so good.
I've noticed you seem to be frequently at odds with others in your order.
Some of my brethren don't understand why I gotta do what I do. But I'm not beholden to them.
I can certainly sympathize.
He can. That's true. Yeah, it does, Potato. Yeah, it does. Can I rest here? Resting is not allowed in this area. Okay. Hey, peg leg performers. Guess what I did?
Thanks muchly for bringing Taerna back to us. Her storm and weather spells will really strike an atmosphere for the play.
You're welcome.
I still need someone to replace me as Aethys, though. Everything's coming along beautifully on our end. I got a new script I'm drafting up.
Okay.
A better Aethys, for one. I'm in desperate need of 2 more performers. I happen to know a wizard of the finest skill set who already performs here in Dunning. Everything's coming along.
Okay, we gotta go find, we gotta go find a big blue Amua. A big blue Amua to play Aethys. Also, we need a nap, too, because... Oh, we should use our new gear and put it towards people who need it, yeah? First off, this fine saber would be great to replace this regular-ass saber that you have. To further increase your DPS, like you're not doing enough already. Because you are, by the way. Your DPS is so crazy you're drawing too much aggro, but it is what it is, as one might say. A fine stiletto? You already have a fine stiletto. You have a fine dagger. Yeah, we'll keep what you have right now. That's fine. Anything else fine that I have that I can replace? What are you using? A gun and a battle axe. I have no fine version either of those. We can keep that. That's fine. I'm so glad. Potato, you know what? I'm happy that you're happy. I'm glad that you're glad. I wonder if people watch this VOD and they wonder, like, who does he keep calling Potato? The answer is none of your business. I'm just kidding, all of you. It can be your business if you want it to be. If you want it, I could take you from me. I'll give you a healing spell to have. Also, the Grimoire. Come in handy. So we can swatch off that Grimoire for this Grimoire. Mid-battle. So you can use these spells right here. These are more debuffing and enhancing. The other ones are more damaging that he has. I'll swap them right now. Cool. We'll do that. Okay. Now, minor ring of protection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Do you have one of those? You do. You're still getting hit. Don't you have one? Oh, you don't. You're tanking more often than he is, so one of these. Resolve, resistance to might. I'm in the skirmish of things, so let's give you this. What? Oh, they have to go on your feet, not on your fingers. Even Weepin knows that. Let's hide your silly head with this green hood. Oh, it's orange. Okay. We could give you this hat. Ah, perfect. Hello, you're beautiful. You can put on this Swan and Guard helmet. Oh, you look so pretty. You need a cape, too. Beautiful. And I can find you in the field, looking all beautiful. Just give me this one instead. I like this one. It's like it spots are easier. Let's do that. So I look in the field and go, where is Aloth? You need a cape. Beautiful. A cape makes everyone better. Unless they're wearing that headpiece. Can you please our good friend Farin alone? I don't know what that means. Oh, because Nowhere Mash was baking the potato. Look at that handsome elfin boy. I know, look at him. He looks like, what's his name? From Lord of the Rings? Agent Smith? From Matrix? I know his real name. Hugo Weaving. Looks like Hugo Weaving in Lord of the Rings. But I forget the elf's name. Same headpiece. Same style. What is Adair wearing? What? He's Cate Blanchett in Thor. And because you asked, he's wearing Theos' headdress. When the dust settled in sun and shadow, Aloth looked up the remains of Theos Ix Arcanon, his former master. He saw where the Grand Master had gone wrong, and he knew he would do better. As we know, Theos was in the previous game, and Aloth is in our party. The secret of the gods would be preserved, and with it, the sanity and well-being of all kith, us. He donned the remains of Theos' ceremonial garb and prepared himself for the long and lonely task ahead. The headdress would serve as proof of Theos' demise as well as the new leader's authority. So you see, this was the headdress of Theos Ix Arcanon from the first game. The powerful badass, and now he's wearing it. So it's kind of like he's the in-game boss of 1, but he's in 2. Sick, right? Whatever. I'm here to please you. It's sick. You don't understand sick things. What I'm telling you. You can't appreciate sickness. Oh, wow. Oh. Rounding deep. Trying to deny what you think. Use a better shield sooner or later, but it'll come in time, I guess. Oh, that's easy. Easy. I think that was everything that I gained. Yeah. That was everything. Yeah. Now I just gotta go find a big blue Amawa. And also heal up because we are still kind of broken in half. Still broken in half. As God is my witness. Let's go see Homeboy and see what he has to say about those guys attacking us. Although I'm sure he'll be mums the word and say, what? You got attacked? That's awful. I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope you're okay. They tried to do what? How unfortunate. Can I help you in any way? Well, if it happens again, please let me know. I'd hate for harm to be calling you. Now say, all right, buddy. Not gonna lie, a part of me right there kind of helped my breath because I was afraid I would get jumped again in the alley, and I'm not ready for round 2. So I want to pretend like I'm tough, but I'm really happy that I didn't get jumped again.
Sure, my money's on Raotai, but I've avoided the Brass Citadel.
Okay, good talk.
Not interested in settling in, you know?
Don't talk to me.
What can I do for you?
I ran into a friend of yours, Eamon the Fox.
No friend of mine. Let me guess, he claimed I recruited you and that I'm coming out of retirement.
That's exactly what he said.
I don't know why no one ever believes me when I tell them that I've put that life behind me. Especially since I tend to kill him after.
He shakes his head.
In any case, I suspect old weasel-faced Eamon didn't survive his encounter with you. Dumb bastard never did know when to back down.
Yo! Game recognized game at least. Thank you. I wanted to buy something.
What do you want?
I'd like to run a room because I'm bleeding. Can I have the The free room called the bilge pump. Yeah, rest in the bilge pump for free. Yes, absolutely. Just gonna rest here. Ah, much better. Everyone's all healed. We're no longer bleeding from every orifice possible. We're doing A-okay. Hey, Beep and Angel, please be nice to my good friend. I don't think there was a big blue envoy in here anyway. Yeah, she's gone, for sure. Oh yeah, you got the butt problems, Iron Gut guy. Go see who? Radiant Core. Oh, Rosanella. She's the girl who sells the stuff. Right. In Radiant Court. So let's go back there again.
Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
I wish I could zoom further at times. You know, I just want to see all the details. I don't know why the zoom's locked. You're Rosalind, right? Yeah, Rosanella.
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough grog stocked to drown a shark. Food's another story.
No.
What are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Pietro sent me to you.
Ah, I guess the last concoction I made for him didn't do the trick then. Poor bastard. There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him. Probably. It's called Andra's Bile, but I don't have all the ingredients in stock.
Andra's Bile. Lovely. What are the ingredients that you need?
You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog, and well, hope for the best.
Why didn't you try that earlier?
I did tell you the list of ingredients, eh? He'll have stuff dribbling out of both ends for a week. Maybe two if he's really unlucky.
Ew. What do I need to get a rotten hagfish, not a regular hagfish?
The goal is to make him vomit, remember? A rotting hagfish produces a special oil once it reaches a certain level of decay.
This game, it's weird. Where can I find the ingredients?
Check the barrels around Lifter's Refuse for the rotten hagfish.
Okay.
You might be able to find unripened palmstone for sale somewhere in Radiant Court.
She pours a drink, but rather than passing it to a patron, she downs it herself. Okay, Lifter's Refuse was the first place that I came to. So check the barrels for rotten hagfish there. Palmstone for sale somewhere here in this area.
Harker in the King's Coffin usually keeps some fire kelp extract on hand for special purposes. Be careful when dealing with that one.
I just got through dealing with him and he cost me 1,400 copper. Okay. I guess I'll go look to find, you know, some beep bop boop beep and angel. Someone here might be selling it. Unripened palmstone. Here. You're the merchant, right?
You return.
You got any unripened palmstone?
What would you like?
Doesn't look like it. Guess you don't sell it. However, would you like to buy some of my stuff instead? Like this. 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 Maybe you want to buy... No. This. This. A couple of these. One of these. One of those. Cool. Thanks. I'm still poor. Unripened palmstone. Oh, I'll sell stuff here. Air, I guess we say. Air would be the way to say it. Can't say I know your crew.
Pleasure to see you.
Oh, you.
Whatever might I do for you?
No, well, dude.
May luck.
You're expensive. Are there any more merchants hired? Oh, the treasure trove. I bet you sell it, and I bet it's stupid expensive. Unless you sell it.
I hope you like my set.
I hope you like that. Where is she?
So our charted routes were destined to cross again, eh? Anything in my trove catches your eye.
Why don't you have any unripened palmstone? Give me an unripened palmstone.
So our charted anything.
Actually, there's one more merchant too, in the northwest portion. You do sell some really cool stuff, though. I will give you that. It's just, I don't need any of it. I don't need any of it, but I'm happy you said it. I don't know what that voice is. I do apologize. Goodbye. I don't mind back and forth like this. You know, a lot of times you have fetch quests in MMOs and RPGs, but the story is so well written that the fetch quests you do all make sense and within the same area, so it's not as taxing. And maneuvering about is much easier. You.
A repeat customer. I like your type. What can I stock you up with?
Unripened palmstone, please. There we go. Oh, 20 copper? You're speaking my language. Bangerang. Thank you. It's about time. Yes. Finally. Leptis Refuge for a hot and hagfish. Could do that. In one of the barrels. What are the odds someone sees me and goes, Oi! Oi there! What are you doing going around these barrels? And then I'll like use intimidate and say, who do you think you're talking to? And they'll say, no one, sir. I'm not sure who I thought I was talking to. Raquami? A large Amua sailor sits in the docks. Broad shoulders hunched forward, back bowed. When he shifts, his blue-green skin ripples over his hulking muscles. I think we found our Aethys.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol. I can't even swing a sword accurately now. Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you?
How would you feel about playing the part of Aethys on stage? Actually, you know, what's your story?
Is this what my life boils down to? A moment of entertainment for others?
I just want to know. He sighs heavily, big shoulders hunched.
I was a bosun not so long ago, and a damn good one at that. But I took a shot to the face, see?
He waves one massive hand in front of his sightless eyes.
Didn't lose much skin, but the flash burned out me eyesight. I can't make out so much as a blurry shape more than a foot away. Makes me right useless on a crew now, don't it? No one will have me for work.
How would you feel about playing the part of Aethys on stage?
What? I'm no actor. And besides, I can't barely see nothing as it is.
It pays. Do you want a job or not?
That I do, mate. Long as there's coin to be had, I'm up for trying anything.
With a grunt, he pops his over-muscled neck.
Turn me in the right direction, and I'll make me way to the Radiant Court.
No problem. Just don't beat me up. Cool. Wait. Okay, good. Where are you going? Oh, he is sightless, so I guess. Are you gonna? Okay. Okay, he made it. There we go. I'm glad he made it. Rotten hagfish? No. Are we giving out jobs? Well, someone has to. Look, man, he lost his eyesight in a muzzle flash. It's not about what you used to do. It's what good you can do for the world. And now he has a purpose. You know? And sometimes that's all we need in life is a purpose. And then making the most of that purpose. And being the best we can at those things that provides us purpose. To inspire others to do the same. A cutthroat sharpshooter. Let me guess. 3,000 copper. Wow, he won't even speak to me. Whoa, who's Biggins? Torkar? Isn't Torkar one of the guys on our wanted list? Bounty, Torkar. The Cyril wants me to track down the pirate ogre Torkar, Firebrand's master tactician, and kill him. Oh. This quest is lead for how failure is all but assured. I think, honestly, I don't see Torkar doing anything wrong. So I think I'm just going to leave him be. Hey, he's fine. He's not doing anything wrong. I'm just going to go somewhere else. I'll be back if I catch you doing anything wrong, Torkar.
Watch and learn.
Just know that. I'm keeping my eye on you. Rotten hagfish. A putrid, rotting hagfish. Feels oily. Feels like it's mine. What is my purpose? Your purpose? Probably to watch VODs and comment on. I would say that's probably yours. And to assist Carly as much as possible in her VOD and Twitch life. And to keep encouraging her and Sniper and Cliff so they all live happily ever after. Balefire Beacon. One place I haven't been to yet. It will take you 34 minutes to complete your journey. Let's go. All right. I want to pour my coffee without spilling it. What are the odds that I can do that? What do you guys think? Can I pour this coffee without spilling it? Y or N? As in transferring it from my Yeti into my smaller Sasha Grey cup right here. Can I do it? Successfully. I'm only here for a different purpose, I think. Yeah. Found all the troops, too. Oh, yeah. Tidy Performance was a... Yeah, 2 levels higher. Yes. Roll a d20. I don't have a d20, man. Before you ask, I'd rather have a GTX 1070 instead of a d20. All right. Should have voted in for no. The problem is that you don't want to pour too quickly. So you pour all of it in your cup at once. You don't leave any to save that stays warm. And you don't want to pour it slowly. Because, like, you know how when you pour it slowly from a tumbler, it does that dribble, and the dribble goes down the side of the tumbler, and then drips from the bottom as it starts there until you speed it up. But then that dribble transfers to your other cup, and you just dribble everywhere. Just work my pouring, I guess. Should probably just finish these 2 things, right? That is the loudest light in the world. You hear him? Well, we're here. Might as well pirate. Same. Let's walk around and make sure we don't miss anything. You don't come to King's Coffin for the pottage. Okay. Oh, this is a little nice thing right here. Do I need a torch in here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like potato. Hey, potato. Mm-hmm. Let's do torch in your offhand. That's a mace, not a torch. Surprised there's no search feature for your items. You can just type in TOR and it's like torch, and you're like, yes. Ah, it seems you're looking for your torch. I'd be like, yes. Here is your torch. And I would say, thank you, game. And the game would say, you're welcome. And I'd be like, is the game talking to me? And the game would say, yes. And I'd be like, stop talking to me. Get out of my head. Scorching venom. It's kind of nice. Give it to her. These minor healing potions saved my life. About 2. Why does it keep grabbing these? Two for you. You have potion of moderate healing. To be honest, Adair should have that because he's the one who keeps getting his ass busted. There we go. Much easier. You have 2, you have 2, you have none. Okay, cool. Cool. However, that served as a nice, neat, and tidy distraction because I was looking for my torch. Should be in your torch. I don't need 5 torches, but I guess I'll take all 5 torches. Where'd they go? Don't put them on my inventory. What are you doing? Game. Come on, man. Quit acting out. Yeah, offhand a torch. Swing a hammer and a torch. If I could just use this deadlight horn here. Alright. There we go. Do you think anyone will call me out in this area for just walking around with the torch? Being like, ahoy, you there. What are you doing? Please do not set my house on fire. And I'll be like, well, don't keep it so dark. I'm not stealing that. Nice painting. I love the way the fire looks in this. It's so good. Imagine this game running at ultra settings. So we discovered all this side. Welcome back, ClippyBot. ClippyBot, welcome back for 30 months in a row. Happy to have you here, you know, promoting the channel and getting emotes out there and all that good stuff. I'm just kidding. Hello, Riggs. Riggs, question. How do you feel about your Cleveland Cavaliers beating the Celtics in 7 games, only to go to the NBA Finals and to lose to either the Houston Rockets or the Golden State Warriors? Also, thank you for your friendship and your support. One of which I hold over equal value. Well, higher than value than the other. Oh, there he is.
I got this.
Captain Ferrante, the last Mecresco is inscribed in the back of the chair. It's him. He has his own chair. I hope he isn't mad. But you know, I kind of brokered a deal. Oh God, what if he is angry and he says, you brokered a deal with that man? Well, that makes you uncultured swine. And for that, you must die. And I'll be like, what? And I'll be like, no. And he'll be like, yeah. And then I'm bodied. I don't think I have the resources to deal with that. Guess we'll find out, won't we?
Much ado to you, Casita.
The captain flourishes a sweeping bow. When he bends forward, a golden souligne slips from his collar to dangle on the end of his chain. He tucks it away as he straightens, but not before you notice the etching on its front side. It marks him as the third chair on the... Consuelo? Valian for council. Me Castilla.
If you are looking for Ferrante, he is presiding over the Consuelo from his chair.
Alright, Consuelo.
You will find it seated in the center of the chambers ahead.
Thanks.
Elsewise, how might I be of assistance?
Why do you speak like a Valian? The captain arches a dark brow.
I met Ferrante decades ago. Many years I sailed as his first mate before building my own humble fleet.
With an affected shrug, he sweeps a hand to indicate the room.
When in the Principe, do as the Valians do. Unless, of course, you have no care for tradition or the continued sustainability of our way of life, like some filthy new blood.
Okay.
You have my ear, Casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today?
Is there someone or someplace I should avoid while here?
You may have noticed a divide between old blood and the new. By which I mean those who descended from or otherwise hold Old Valia in grand esteem.
Yeah. Previous Valia. Grand Valia was a sprawling and culturally rich empire with Valian colonies settling far north and south of Eir Glentheth. However, a problem with the empire's Adirian expansion efforts, along with the steep economic decline, led to the Valian colonies to secede in 2641 AI, establishing themselves as the Valian Republics, a confederacy of allied city-states. For the next century, Grand Valia collapsed into Old Valia. As more and more nobles and their retainers fled the empire, many of them immigrating to the Deadfire. Initially trying to survive as merchant ships, these immigrants eventually descended into piracy as their trade networks decayed and were taken over by nascent Valian and Rotanian colonies. Let's see. That's Old Valia. Old Valia.
And the varied and often uncouth recruits we have since brought into the fold. I assure you, the latter was supremely by necessity. Though perhaps I'm ill-equipped to throw stones. As a casita of some repute, you will be most welcome in the king's coffin. But you should watch yourself throughout the Radiant Court.
Farewell. I wish I had been told that earlier before I got accosted by everyone. Hey guys, wouldn't you know it? It's Ohio outside. Remember how my room was dark as heck a second ago? If you were watching the stream and you were watching my webcam, you might have noticed it was really dark. And now it's really bright. That's called overcast.
You have arrived.
Chin jutting upward, he grants you a winsome smile. His left cheek dimples as a smile spreads to show teeth.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
Arms akimbo and head askance, Seraphin smirks. Ferrante rubs his thumb over his golden souligne, violent thoughts gliding over his face like dark clouds. Then he smiles, but it's a vicious expression more than a pleasant one.
A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit.
His eyes glint as a fierce grin cuts across his face, and his lone dimple deepens.
I must admit, I did not expect you to leave him alive, but I think it a shrewd decision. Whatever understanding you've come to, I do believe could prove advantageous for us in the future. Gelarde, for this you have my grandest commendation.
I didn't bother with Benwood just for your praise.
No, as my memory serves me, you did not.
A flare of anger sharpens his smile and burns darker the color of his eyes.
And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize.
With a sweep of his arm, he offers you a magnificent cloak. You have gained a cloak of protection. That's it? A cloak worth 50 copper? I went to an island. I snuck through dungeons. I killed people. Someone stole a ship because of me. I let a murderer live. And you're giving me a cloak of protection?
However, there is another matter of which we must now speak.
Don't at me.
I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman that haunts the Deadfire.
Did you say a ghost ship haunts the Deadfire?
Indeed, and I will say it truly again. This galleon, what likely remains of the Von Ferrus, is a frightful legend. We have been losing ships at sea, Amika.
Oh well.
And not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit. Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say.
Craning abruptly to the side, he barks a loud order.
Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run rivers of your lethargic blood.
At that last, he smiles. How long were they standing there? Sun-blistered and raw-boned, the pirate regards you both with a discerning glare. She tongues a chapped bottom lip but keeps quiet.
Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Of course, Captain. It might have pretty hard near the end, but I spit the tale as best as I can.
The pirate touches a spot at the base of her skull and winces. She glances off to the side, eyes black and full of hurt. Frontis sighs and rubs tiredly between his brows.
Go on, Mom. Ready as I'm like to get me.
You will think hard and recount every detail you can. Understand? Do it even if it hurts, even if it kills you. Nod. What happened to you?
Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even a few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end. It branded the back of my eyes that moment. High seas, nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could taste it. Ships sailed from within. Out of nowhere was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked...
She gropes at her hip, but there's nothing there. Fingers fumbling at the air, she bares her teeth.
Rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding. Couldn't kill them. Couldn't even fight them in the end.
How are you taken by surprise in the open sea?
Me and my crew were adept. Alert. Always. No. Weren't no one gonna get the jump on us. Was some magic foul. Just sudden like, the winds died. The waters fell flat and the air got heavy. They turned sky and the sea both against us. Then this thick fog roiled up at midday. Without a sound, the Spectre ship...
She glides her hand in the air.
Skimmed right out. It was too late. We couldn't outsail it.
Tell me about them. The undead.
They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware. Figured she was the captain, me.
She shrugs, gaze going far away.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Von Ferrus of Old Valia. It belonged to our Darkutsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan. But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
When did this happen? She ruffles a hand through her short hair, scowls.
Deny me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after I ran out of drink.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to speak.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
She flits her hands over the softness of her shirt. Again, her fingers hesitate close to her hip, the fabric crinkled there where a pistol might normally be strapped. Muscle ticks in Ferrante's jaw, but otherwise he ignores her.
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she departs from us.
How did you survive the attack?
Calling me Craven? Huh, sure, I am.
She rubs the back of her head, rough, like she needs it to hurt.
Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco, our steward.
They were eating him.
I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care me.
That'll be all. Selena cuts a glance to Ferrante for confirmation. When he dismissively waves her away, her black eyes narrow. She raises her chin, defiant. But then he turns his full gaze to her, suddenly seething, and she shrinks in on herself. Fists shaking at her sides, she reluctantly retreats.
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time. One moment, Watcher.
The captain scowls at Selena's retreating back, a dark anger warming his cheeks. Why the secrecy? He cants his head to you in mock surprise.
That much should be obvious, Diveros. I prefer my crews to fear their captains, not a phantasm roaming the seas, hunting to devour their souls. Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Revan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was a Dakotsi paladin who died more than 200 years ago.
Okay.
It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Revan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her undeath and how to defeat her galleon. Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka.
Of course.
One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume.
Do we know anything more about Lucia?
By all accounts, our Revan was a Darkotsi paladin who sailed to the Deadfire in order to safeguard a royal weapon of Old Valia. She is the epitome of Grand Valia, of magnificence, honor, and duty. Living or undead, she strives still to serve her charge. And yet, we know not why, but a Berethian priest called Isir opposed our Revan, and fiercely. They fought to the death. Revans, to be precise, in this very archipelago. Along with her life, Revan lost the sword she had sworn to protect.
He traces a dreary line down his jaw.
It has, lamentably, remained unfindable since. I believe it may be why she searches the seas yet.
And who is this Yesir the Baratheon?
Regrettably, I know little but this. He was an Ediran warrior priest of Bereth, and a significantly fervent one, if tales are to be believed. He chased our Dakotsi to the Deadfire, hunting her to, well, to her death. Shortly after slaughtering our brave paladin, the priest died, possibly of sickness, or perhaps from a festering battle wound. He was entombed in honor of his service to Berath in Neketaka's sacred stair.
Ah, Google Chrome? I still use Google Chrome. It's okay, man. Nothing wrong with that. Bereth, god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. The keeper of the cycle of life and death, Bereth, is thought to seek to claim the lives of those who have lived past their time. According to folklore, Bereth is seen most often in the form of Pallet Knight or the Usher. Right, we read this last time. I take it you have a plan.
Indeed, I do.
He flashes you a devious grin.
Though I and mine cannot so openly venture into the depths of Neketaka, nor can we commune with the dead. You, Watcher, are adept in both of these areas, correct?
Wonderful.
You must search the temple of Berath on Neketaka's sacred stair.
Bereth.
Isir's tomb within it should contain a chronicle for how and where he slayed our paladin,
Revan. I'll see what I can do.
Gelarde, do return when you've any lead that may navigate us to where the floating hangman anchors. I will be waiting.
I'm not doing this for you, though. Oh, I'm not doing it at all. That's red. What is with all of you giving me red quest? Can I have some silver, dog? Can I have some... Actually, you know what? Can I have some no silver? Like, look. Look at this. Iron gut, no skulls. It means you can do this. And then these silver and white ones are like, well, this hurts a lot. Good luck. Kupo.
Leave it to me.
Maybe tomorrow. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Let's go to the King's Coffin. Hey, Stinky Head. I'm not just saying that, by the way, for those of you who are watching on VOD. My good friend Jackie, Tempest in a Teacup, said hello, Stinky Head. Well, hey, Stinky Head, to be more precise. By the way, if any of you are watching this and you're not feeling Pillars of Eternity 2, but you have wanted to watch previous things I've done, like the Banner Saga 1 and 2, Psychonauts, for example, the wrestling podcast that I've done, even Shin Megami Tensei 3, Nocturne, if you do command collections in the chat, whether you're watching on VOD or not, if you're watching on VOD or you're watching live, do command collection or command collections. It'll give you a link on Twitch to my collections page, and you will find playlists of games that I've played, both complete and incomplete, with little to no commercials or interruptions. I trimmed them all out. So you can just watch me play an entire game, start to finish. So if you're bored, you want some background noise, or you're trying to sleep, and you got a game you want to hear me play, go there. Let's see if this guy can give me what I need, which was what again? Fire kelp extract. Okay. Let's save first in case anything bad happens, because I think something bad probably will happen. We'll see.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Fargonatic, welcome back, man. You've been living it up in the Discord with us lately. Good to see you in chat as well. Got any fire kelp extract for sale?
Sure do. And at a generously discounted price too. 250 pounds.
That's so much money. Fine, I'll take the vial of extract.
Be careful you don't get any of it in your eyes. Burns like a mother. Oh, burns like you wouldn't believe. Wouldn't wish that sting on anybody. Not even my worst enemy. Actually, yeah, I would.
He chuckles deeply to himself as he hands you the vial of fire kelp extract. You have gained an item. Return to Iron Gut Pietro. Am I making this stuff myself? Bring the ingredients for Andra's bile to Pietro at the King's Coffin in Dunwich, and then stand way, way back. Oh my god. Is he going to shit himself right in front of us? And throw up? This might be about to be the most gross thing we've ever seen in this game's history. I'm really excited. Nightbot doesn't work on VODs, my guy, but does ClippyBot work on VODs? If so, I can add it to ClippyBot. And then that way, you always have access to it. Final Fantasy 11 collection, please? No. You're playing on the Sony servers. You can have all the Final Fantasy 11 that you want. No bots work on VODs? Well, then, can you do me a favor? Can you stay in the chat every day, all the time? So if anyone asks during a VOD, you can just answer. Make sure you're watching the VOD with them, too.
Damn my god. Just kill me now.
Skin pasty, upper lip beaded with sweat, the sailor sways and moans.
Lost my God's damn soul in stupidity. Andra, save me now.
Here you go, man. Rosanella says this should work. Hands trembling, Pietro hastily mixes the contents into a wooden mug, half filled with water. With a final nervous swallow, he lifts the mug to his lips and downs the concoction. After several moments, nothing happens, and he shakes his head, expression grim.
Oh.
But then he goes white as a sheet. His throat mottles red, and his mouth pops open in a little O of surprise.
Oh, God! He's coming out the other end now!
Iron Gut scoops up the vomit-coated gemstone, what looks to be a black pearl the size of a small rock. He gives it a quick wipe down before thrusting it into your hands. You have gained an item. Black pearl. Nice. A symbol of Andra, black pearls are prized by sailors across Aora, as well as the natives of Deadfire. To the ancient Juana, it is believed that a warrior with one in their possession would feel no fear. Rotalian midwives use it to ward off the pains of childbirth. Sailors believe that clutching such a stone ensures that Andra will hear their prayers, even if she chooses not to intercede.
Oh, now, if you'll excuse me, I need a change of bottoms.
That is disgusting. Thanks. I guess. I'm glad we... Great job, team, I guess. Is all I have to say. We did it. The dude threw it up, and as soon as he threw it up, he wiped it off barely and put it in our hands. Then pooped himself. And then left. And that was our experience. Now I have 6 black pearls. Crafting. That's right, I can make stuff now. Yo ho ho and a bottle of none. Can't make any potions. God, it cost me money to craft potions in my own department of people things. Zalrit tongues. Barat's bell. Can make one of these. Cool. Puts it in your hand, that's nasty. Yeah, it is. It's gross. It is 100% nasty. Yes. Yeah. Never been less excited about Mom's spaghetti. I mean, on the surface, he did look calm and ready, right? That's the next line we would do. Bless you. Now we're going to go back to Radiant Court and go to Pegleg and see how the performance is doing. It's nighttime too. Good thing I have this torch.
Where'd you find a blue-green Almawa? And a damn giant of one too.
Mau.
Alright, maybe you can't see so well, but I can work with that. He's perfect. And with Taerna back, we can finally put on a proper play. Stick around for the performance. I think you'll be plenty pleased.
She spreads her hands as if to take a bow, but instead she snaps her fingers together and the stage darkens behind her, signaling the start of the show. Oh, cool. We get a free show? For all of our hard work? Let's see it.
Ladies and gentle pirates, and rapscallions too, you are in for the truest of mental treats. Without further ado, I present the Green Menace. Let us begin with our valiant new blood crews, the Lusty Rudder and Fortune's Folly. 2 ships adrift at sea for weeks and weeks on a venture most daring.
The crowd.
In search
Oh, the fog is new.
of the uncharted islands.
Woe and torture. Months at sea with no treasure to show for it. You sure these uncharted islands exist, Captain? We ain't seen land for days.
Were they easy to find, they'd be called the Chartered Islands, wouldn't they? If
Ah.
you're thinking to mutiny...
Land ho! Got a lumpy-looking island coming on the horizon.
Whoa, person in the crowd says.
That's no island. That be the Green Menace. We are doomed for sure.
Souls and gold and glory, you will give these to me. For I am a god among gods, and a true menace upon the seas. Souls and gold and glory. Blame the Dawn Stars, for they have summoned me.
For us it will.
And now,
Oh, Andra, take me now.
I must feed.
Sick. That was so cool. Well done.
And that's the story of how Aethys sank a fleet of our best tars. Like the floating hangman, you see the green menace coming, you sail the other way. Thank you. Donations and gratuity are greatly appreciated.
Wonderful.
They love us, do you see? They goddamned loved us thanks to you.
Fantastic performance. You've gained 1,500 copper. I'd see it again. Says Adair. Wonderful.
Thanks again for your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
My pleasure. Honestly, that was great.
Watch and learn.
I did it. I remembered me lines.
You did.
I did it. I remembered me lines.
How was I? Bloody marvellous, I bet.
Yeah, the lighting effect was cool, as was the fog.
How was I? Bloody marvellous, I bet.
Give me a Soul, I make a perfect Aethys. Alright, you just keep your role. You're a ship. Land ho, land ho. Land ho. Land ho. Land ho? They're practicing their lines. Andre, take me now. Andre, take me now. Excuse me, and I'm trying to practice my lines. I love it. They really are. Land ho. Land ho. Land ho? Andre, take me now. Andre, take me now. Andre, take me now. Same. Thank you for the 1,500 copper, though. I'm glad that I could help you get money and then take it away from you. That's my favorite, actually. So, game recognized game. And we leveled up. Boodagada. Yes. Give me, let's do this. Alright, Seraphim. Let's do... some more bluff. Alright, and... more stealth. And get one new ability for one class. It's a barbarian. You are getting your ass whooped. Let's do that. Good. This is the portion we level our skills. I'm sorry, it won't be very exciting. Let's do mechanics. Explosives, actually. Finally. And streetwise. Now you've been doing quite well as a rogue. Reflex. Repulsed. Let's do... Stacking penalty to deflection. Let's do that. Oh, I never chose this in the first place. Awesome. Well, now we have it. So there's that. And you, our priest, our Arcana is doing quite well. But why stop now, right? Yeah, let's keep doing Arcana. Last one though. And then we're gonna do insight. More insight. Now, what amazing spells can we get? I feel like our spell pool is doing pretty well right now. We could use some fortitude. So we don't get beat up. Because we have 3 level 2 spells, 3 level 1 spells. Only 1 level 3 spell, though. Actually, yeah, let's do this one. Never mind. We need that in case we're near death. Funny it says near death. This happened quite a few times.
How may I help?
Aloth, would you like to level up? Yes, you would. Let's keep those explosives high, shall we? Athletics, explosives higher. And then in here, insight's doing pretty well. History's doing really well. Metaphysics is doing well enough. Our intimidate does not exist. Religion is not doing that greatly. Bluff, diplomacy. Diplomacy. Now, sir, these spells. What about your spells? Gain concentration. Concentration is pretty well done, actually, so far. So I think we'll keep that so far. And... Arcane Dampener. Yeah, please. Debuff the world. Beautiful. And finally me. Give me more sleight of hand and give me more insight. Now, what can I do for me? What can I do for you? Wow, 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 wow. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Oh, yeah, yeah. What can I do for you? I can hear you. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Do, do, do. Never thought that I would be the one to see. Anytime to do. Imagination. Many things I see. They all differ from what I had imagined they would be. Do these spells. I really like. I like that. The defense, determination. But do I like him more than Into the Fray? Maybe. I like my Cypher spells are doing okay so far. So now the question becomes... Weapon and shield style. That is what I have. I think I need reflex because I don't get enough hate to have reflex. Let's do Into the Fray. That'll work.
I shall.
Which wrestler's theme was that? You should know it. Rey Mysterio Jr. Overwrite that save, and I think we're done here in this city because nothing good can come of staying here. Just death. Death. Bounty. Chornu and the Voyager early muster frequent the waters north of Nekitaka and south of Sayuka. Which is funny because we have to head there right now. Nekitaka. So let's head to Nekitaka. Preferably without dying. Imagination. Leave by sea. Cool. We out of here. Oh, I feel so good. Stretchy stretch. Oh, my back. You received an important missive from Captain Eldis. Read. So, you had a little run-in with Ben, and then you dragged it to my doorstep. Wine and gunpowder scented letter. You could have wiped your feet before you stomped in, but I digress. Oh, the leader of that one island. Ben with. Yeah. I know what you did. And I know who you are. And unlike my unfortunately blockheaded second in command, I recognize a threat when it smacks me upside my head. So, this is me, Captain Aldis, commander of the goddamned New Blood Principe, leader of the second largest fleet of pirates in the god's fucking Deadfire, inviting you, a terrifyingly powerful and strange watcher, to come and meet with me under the strictest parley at Fort Deadlight, which is to say, I promise not to gut you when you arrive for dinner and drinks. Looking forward to having a little hearth-side chat. I would like to offer you a partnership of the most glorious and goriest variety. I scratch your back, you gut my enemies from hip to jaw. We laugh at their deaths over a bottle of the finest rum. Oh, and when you come, bring some candied nuts. Your newest and dearest friend, Aldis. P.S. This is not a trap. Well, it's an invitation, at least. Captain Aldis wants to parlay at her fortress of Fort Deadlight. She assures me this isn't a trap. This isn't a trap. Meanwhile, the quest itself has a rating of 1 level higher than my current character's level. But it's not a trap. Hope someone told Adrian Santa doesn't work in the summer. Well, feels life, man. Does it like a trap? It does like a trap, doesn't it? Sounds like we're safe, to be honest, right? I'm sure we'll arrive, to be no harm done. We'll show up. They'll high-five us. We'll high-five them. We'll all laugh, have a good old time. And there'll be no harm done. Is my guess of what's going to take place. Grog. I'm not ready to give them grog yet. But at least we have a crew of people willing to stand and fight for what's right. What's right is to take what's not ours. So we're going to sail this way. You know, sailing is so cool. Look at us sailing the seas. How cool are we? On a little shit. Oh. Who is this?
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind.
Okay.
The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000,000 bells ringing all at once. You feel a resonance in your core, a bell ringing in tune with all the others. Something in you bends, then breaks, and you are borne away on the ringing tide, just another peal among the many. The tide of bells recedes. You lever yourself up onto your knees and realize you have been here before. You stand in Bareth's realm. You are alone. And then you are not.
The gods.
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Berith, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus.
The god of death who decides who leaves and who comes. I know, Sir Fortescue, that's the first thing I was thinking is like, well, my first thought was maybe it's the pirate ship, you know, the undead pirate ship, but it's not, so I'm thankful for at least that.
And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Berith settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
She intones. Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
He's draining souls from the veins of luminous Audra. Correct. He's stomping around the Deadfire, yanking up souls like a giant Audra soul magnet. Also true. It's too early to be sure what he plans, but his behavior is suspicious. Sure. I can't follow Aethys around if you're going to keep dragging my soul into the beyond whenever the wind takes you. Yikes. Say nothing. He's draining souls from the veins of luminous Audra.
The Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Berith dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Wodica strides forward.
Goddess of fire.
Does Aethys frighten you, Berith? He should. Magran subdued Aethys' influence once before, and yet he returned.
From out of Wodica's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face where his nose once was.
Jesus.
He does not speak, but stares up at Wodica, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face.
Oof.
Wodica steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the Pallid Knight from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
Wodica says, and grins.
A moon? Like you want to toss a moon at him? What about the rest of us? Like you can't just throw a moon at a god walking around on our plan, our land, right? And have it not affect us. If you think that's the appropriate solution, I won't stand in your way. Given her relationship with the moon, I doubt Andra would approve of that plan. I'm pretty sure we need that. You would destroy Eora for what? Spite?
Wodica stares at you down her long nose.
I would destroy it all in the blink of your wide eye if I believed it would benefit me. Empires can be rebuilt. Souls can be reforged. Do not forget it.
The figure beside the aspect of Berith flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world.
Man, Durance will be happy to hear you say that.
I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now.
That's true, the Godhammer bomb. Right. Aethys has not been heard from since. I'm sorry, that's not funny.
To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
Magran says.
And what kind of precautions do you suggest?
Magran looks at you as one might a wayward gob of spit on one's shoe.
It is no business of yours what the gods decide.
Then stop bringing me to your council meetings.
Another of the silent figures steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
Jesus, look at these cute little birds all around you.
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
Say nothing.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys' return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wedeka suggests, and crush him into the earth.
It's about what I expected from you.
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
What? Can I help you?
Ah, and here is the Watcher who wiped dear desperate Alice's mind. You could have let my followers help her kill the man who tormented her. But you did not. Curious.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Attempting to end Aethys may only make things worse.
Your point is well made, little Watcher. If self-evident.
Okay.
Aethys has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault.
Mogren says.
However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice.
Say nothing.
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Mogren grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Mogren stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
Absorbed his children? I don't understand.
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Mogren's direction.
Mogren speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Wodika waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys, other than decisive, final action.
There's no cause to act now.
Your opinion is unasked for, but noted.
Pallid Knight says.
Okay. Thank you.
We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
We'll see about that.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. Helpless to resist, you tumble into her impossible eyes. You fall wildly, endlessly, unable to find your bearings or slow your spin. And in the distance, above, no, behind you, comes an insistent ringing. You angle yourself toward it, searching for the sound. A small silver bell appears just inches from your fingertips. You reach for it, straining to still its interminable ringing. The moment you touch it, your soul slams into your body with all the force of a fall from the top of the sky. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin, alone.
Feels bad, man. Hi, kitty cat. What are you doing? Cat stuff? Oh, look at that. That's exactly where we are. Here. Alone. Cool. Well, I'm going to take a quick little break, if you guys don't mind. You're watching OKPV? Just gonna pee really quickly. Stay tuned, okay? Ouch. I just hit my hand. Really hurt.